Well, there we are. Good stuff for you. The old two-wheel action yet again, and that young man from Texas doing his thing. Fantastic stuff. In case you were watching earlier and you wondered, you might well have wondered what happened to the satellite. So did we. But anyway, it just disappeared all of a sudden. Right as John McEnroe was about to win that game against Richie Renenberg, the final score there, incidentally, was 6-3, 3-6, 6-3, and then the final one, 7-5. Good news as well coming in. Neil Broad and Stefan Kruger of South Africa have defeated Kelly Jones of the US and Tim Pawcett 6-4, 6-4, 6-7 and 6-3. We'll have some more news of the tennis for you in just a moment, because a lot of the matches are being suspended due to bad light, would you believe. So that's just happened, and we'll bring you right up to date with those in a moment. But of course, this Saturday, it's a big race, is it not? The Rothmans July Handicap at Greyville. And of course, not only just a case of a big horse race, but also a major social event as well. Let's have a look at the betting.
This update on the Rothmans July is presented with pride by Rothmans.
Let's have a look now at the official betting.
Castle Walk going out to 33 to 1, and it was at 28 to 10, 33 to 10 rather, was at 28 to 10, and Roland Song second favourite at the moment. Singing Boy looking good at 20 to 1, maybe a nice little wager there would go down well. Right Prerogative in the other, which of course the Millard Camp at 14 to 1 looking good, but maybe a few shillings on Castleton as well.
This update on the Rothmans July was presented with pride by Rothmans.
Right, let's get back to that tennis I was telling you about, and we've certainly got all the seeds in. Let's run through them as we have them, shall we? Pam Shriver, the number 8 seed. There's going to be a bit of a mix-up here, ladies and gents, as they come off the telex. Pam Shriver, the US number 8 seed, has beaten Sarah Goma of Britain in 3 sets, 6-4, 3-6, and an 8-6. Third set there. Laura Gildermeister has beaten the number 16 seed, that's Suzanne Sloan of the US, 6-3 and 7-5, so a seed goes out there. Helena Sokova has beaten Dinky van Rensburg of South Africa. Helena Sokova, the number 6 seed from Czechoslovakia, 6-3 and 6-3. In the gents, it's Tim Mayotte of the US, beaten Hendrik Holm of Sweden, 7-6, 6-2, 4-6 and 6-1. Louise Field has beaten the number 5 seed, Zina Garrison, 1-6, 6-2 and 7-5. Number 13 seed in the men's, Aaron Krickstein has beaten Javier Frana of Argentina in a 5-setter. Boris Becker, you've heard earlier, I'm sure, of West Germany, 3 straight sets there over Richard Maturecki of the US, 6-3, 7-5 and 6-4. Natalia Zvereva of the Soviet Union in the ladies singles beat Eva Pfaff in 2 sets, 6-2 and 6-3. And then we had the number 10 seed, Jana Novotná of Czechoslovakia, Jana Novotná of Czechoslovakia, beat Elise Bergen of the US, 6-4, 3-6 and 6-2. Chris Evert, yes, the darling of the centre court, she beat Miss Hu Na of the US, 7-5 and 6-3. Amos Mansdorf of Israel has beaten Eric Jelin. Mansdorf is seeded 16. The number 7 seed, Miloslav Macic of Czechoslovakia, he's gone through, as indeed has Peter Lundgren. Oh, beg your pardon, wait for this. Peter Lundgren's gone through, but he beat the number 15 seed, Mikael Penfors of Sweden, to go through in 3 straight sets. And then finally, of course, good news for South Africa, Ross Fairbank there, a fine winner indeed today in 2 sets over the number 3 seed, Gabriela Sabatini, and must, of course, be ranked as the biggest upset of Wimbledon so far this year, 6-4 and 6-3. And a lot of games come under the hammer, so to speak. Stefan Edberg, his game's been held up against Todd Woodbridge. He's 2 sets to 1 up at this moment. Jonas Svensson, he's also 2 sets up and 1 all. What else have we got here? Andres Gomez, his has been held up, as indeed has Martina Navratilova's game as well against Christine Radford. Incidentally, Radford's taken the set off Navratilova at this moment. The scoreline there, 6-3 and 3-6. But of course, those matches will be got underway again tomorrow. And remember, we've had, once again, a few other queries, and the telephone seems to ring all day to say, why don't we start the tennis early at 11 o'clock? The reason is there wouldn't be any tennis on at 11 o'clock if we started, because it's unlike Paris, of course, where it starts at 11 o'clock in Paris, but at Wimbledon, it starts at 2 o'clock. which means it's 3 o'clock locally, so as soon as it starts, believe you me, you've got it on television. I know Hendrik's got the order of play for tomorrow, I think, Hendrik.
Inderdaad, Barry het gepraat van die wedstrijd tussen Todd Woodbridge van Australië en Stefan Edberg, wat weens swaklig afgestel of uitgestel moes word vandag. Hulle speel môre op die hoofbaan, verskoning om teen mekaar om daardie wedstrijd te voltooi. Die ander wedstrijd op die hoofbaan môre is die tussen Raffaella Reggi van Italië en die 7de gekeerde Arantxa Sanchez. Hoef seker nie vir u te sê wie is sy nie, van Spanje. Dan op die baan 1 is dit die eerste gekeerde Steffi Graf wat te staan kom teen Anne Minter van Australië. En dan daarna die 3de gekeurde Boris Becker van West-Duitsland teen Jan Gunnarsson van Swede. Terwyl ons nou praat oor die tennis, onthou môreoggend net na Goeiemôre Suid-Afrika weer eens die hoogtepunte van vandag se wedstryde, dan weer van 3 uur af môre wys ons dit vir u regstreeks op TV4 tussen 3 uur en 4:15 en natuurlik weer vir die gelukkige kykers hier in ons omgewing tussen 6 uur en 7 uur. Atletiek nuus vinnig, internasionale atletiek uit Helsinki. 'n Tyd van 27 minute 16,5 sekondes, die tweede vinnigste tyd vir die mans 10.000 meter die afgelope 5 jaar. Is vandag opgestel deur die Italianer Salvatore Antibu na 'n geweldige stryd teen Ethiopië se Addis Abebe. Die huidige wêreldrekord 27:13,81. Nou, dan moet ons vir u net herinner aan die motorsport ook Saterdag wat ons vir u wys na 2 uur vanaf Aldo Scribanti in Port Elizabeth bring ons vir die regstreekse dekking van die Wesbank gemodifiseerde sedan motorwedrenne en die eindstryd in die kusreeks vir groep N standaard produksiemotors. So ek gesels weer vir u met u Saterdag van Port Elizabeth af en van my kant af lekker slaap.
Yes, don't forget, of course, tomorrow plenty of tennis for you, 3 o'clock on TV1, and then, of course, at 5:30 you'll get some more, plus, of course, at 6 o'clock. It goes on forever. Plenty of tennis for you over the course of the weekend as well. Hendrik's off to do his motorsport, but I'll see you over the weekend. Bye-bye.
You're with TV1, almost time to meet a countess from Hong Kong. But first, some news of a special award-winning documentary scheduled for Sunday at 9 on 1. This film won the Gold Camera Award at the 22nd Annual International Awards Competition, staged by United States Film Festivals Association in Los Angeles. It won this first placing in competition with 1,400 entries from all over the world. So don't miss South Africa, Animal Land, this Sunday at 9 on 1.